What's going on? What is up, YouTube? Ron, welcome on in. Lo, welcome on in. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. Hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. If you're in the United States or Canada, I hope you had a nice Labor Day weekend. Hassan, welcome on in. Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, we are going to try and go for this Arceus again, and to try and juke the odds. I'm actually going to be trying to double hunt today. I also have my Heart Gold on my DS here. So this is going to be kind of a trial run. I've never done a double hunt on stream before, so I'm going to see how this goes as far as just keeping up with the resets and keeping up with the chat to see if my tiny little pea brain could actually handle this for real if I did a double hunt on stream. Lucky Emo, you are not late. We just started. And Hassan, you can't say so you're sending luck. I appreciate that, my friend. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if we can find this Arceus today. Zen, what is going on? Welcome on in. Let's begin. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the music on. And let's see if we can get this butter god today. But how are you guys doing? How was everyone's weekend? How has your Monday and Tuesday been so far? Let me know. Let me know. I need you guys for conversation to make these horrendous checks go by. So let me know what's going on. That's not shiny. Can I get an exclamation point scam in the chat? Hunting Ho-Oh. Good luck, Zen. What a fantastic shiny. What a gorgeous shiny. I think Gen 2 Uh, all the Gen 2 legendaries have incredible shinies. And Luke has arrived. We can start now. Luke is here. Welcome on in, Luke. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Ron. Thank you for that that exclamation point scam. I think Kem's brain would have exploded if the first check of the day was shiny. Vilify, what is going on, my friend? My good buddy Villy. My good buddy Villy. Good to see you. Always good to see you. Welcome on in. Big Cheese is here. What is going on, Cheese? You know, Cheese, I was just thinking about it. This just dawned on me. You never have to worry about getting called hefty in my stream. So if that isn't the best sales pitch I can give you for hanging out here, I don't know. I don't know what I have. I don't know what else to say. Not shiny. Brooke, what is going on? Okay, yeah, this is not working. This is not working. I'm not going to do the starter hunt. I did leave Tyler, so I don't want to hear that. I wanted you to say that you got both of us open. Brooke, how you doing today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. And what are we cooking for dinner? Chicken Sammy. Got a chicken D. Got a chicken Sammy. My work computer don't like that. That's fair. That's fair. Teriyaki shrimp and rice. Yum. Yum. That sounds delicious, Brooke. Still been painting, Brooke. Geez, that's like 3 or 4 days, isn't it? One hand in the bush. That's right. You have school tomorrow, but half your classes are first ones of the year, or you have a laid back teachers, and I can't sleep because of thunder and lightning outside my. Wow. Um, well, I'm sorry about the lightning and thunder keeping you up, but yeah, at least it sounds like you might have a pretty easy day at school tomorrow, so that's good. Yeah, I remember back when I was in school and the school year would start, and there's always that one teacher. Didn't matter what classes I had, didn't matter what school I was in, didn't matter who my teachers were. There was always one teacher that would give homework those first couple days of school. And it's like, come on, this is supposed to be like an easy start. This is supposed to be like the chill period. 3 days, it'll be worth it when you're done. I'm sure it will be. Brooke, did you take any before pictures? Did you take any before pictures before you started painting? Because I would love. I know I ask a lot of you, Brooke. I know I'm kind of like virtually stalking your life at this point, but I would love to see some before and after pictures. I bet your rope sling over your back as rough as those chisels and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was hard times, hard times. Trying not to get eaten by the dinosaurs on the way to school, and getting home before the giant ball of fire in the sky disappeared. It was rough. DJ Marks, what is going on? Welcome on in. An experiment. Welcome on in, my friend. No, I didn't, but I do have an afterpick. Paint all the cabinets. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Those pictures, Brooke. Love to see that. I think my voice is still recovering a little bit from the Sunday night stream, which is a little scary because if I'm planning on streaming like all day when Scarlet and Violet comes out, that's probably not going to work for me. Climbing uphill both ways 5 times, walking through lava, going to school. Yeah, it was. It was low. Rain, fire, stone showers is hard on the skin. It was. It was. Crow, what is going on, Crow? Welcome on in. Dang, like all my friends are popping in tonight. This is awesome. Lots of good friends here. But if we do have any new people here, if we do have any new people that this may be your first time here, I would just like to say hello and I appreciate you being here. And if I could be so bold as to say, if you are liking what you're seeing, a sub or a like would be pretty neat. You just woke up, Crow. Just like woke up, or woke up from a nap? Trailer predictions. I'm hoping we finally get to see the regional bird. I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet. Not new, but still hello, Pirate Hunter. Always good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Pigs have been sent. Awesome. Definitely want to see the original bird. I would like to see, and I don't know if we will. We probably won't. But I was talking to my boy Maddie earlier, who was streaming. Dang, Brooke. I love your kitchen, by the way. I mean, the painting looks great, but the kitchen just in general is very nice. I love it. I'd like to see, I hate time zones. Yeah, I understand that. See in-game footage of Vivillon? Yeah, experiment. So yeah, we know that the line is in the game because we've seen Scatterbug, but yeah. Are all the Vivillons coming back, and will there possibly be new ones? A little bit of both. Ate and went to bed around noon. Now I'm awake, but my stomach is hurting. So that's yikes, Crow. Sorry about that. Shido, welcome on in. Daylight, welcome on in. I swear, Cheese, I'm getting to your question. I just want to make sure I say hello to everybody. But yeah, I doubt we'd see this, but what I would like to see is the new, and I don't know exactly what the right term is, but the new encounter method. Like, for example, in Gen 6, we had Hordes and DexNav. In Gen 7, we had SOS. In Gen 8, we had Brilliant Aura Pokemon, and we had Mass Outbreaks in Legends Arceus. So I'd be interested to see if we got something new like that. Good luck tonight, brother. By the way, please don't be afraid to tell me if you want me to change Fuecoco's name. Gage, I mean, it's your Fuecoco. Far be it from me to tell you to change the name. I mean, I think Brett's kind of a silly name, but it's growing on me. I think it fits the Fuecoco. But no, I don't know why you would want my input on that. But no, I think Brett is a good name for Fuecoco. I would say Star Revolutions probably won't. Yeah, I think it might still be a little bit too early for that, Billy. In my, expert opinion. Expert because I bought a $18 capture card. I think it might be a little early for that. It's now 12:08 a.m. and I have school in 10 hours to do university. Yeah, time zones are a pain, man. I'm surprised. I'm constantly surprised and kind of humbled by the amount of international people I have hanging out here. Like I figured there would be some, but I thought it would be like mostly US people like me. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. But it is just so cool to have so many people from all over the world hanging out here. Um, he loves his forehead kisses. Yeah, that sounds like something that Brett would like. I don't know how Shiny Hank is going to work in Scotland Violet, but I still want to be your Shiny. Daylight, you can't get rid of me, man. Daylight, you and I are attached at the hip. We are going to be shiny hunting buddies for life. I'm very tired, but I'm also ready to fight God or Mario Death Sound. How's school tomorrow? So, all right, Forces, sounds good. Brent the Foy Coco sounds like a handsome. I mean, you know what Foy Coco looks like. He is pretty darn handsome. I think it's one of the reasons why a name like Brett would work. Honestly, I think a third legend is going to be revealed. You know what? Lucky, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about the third legendary. Um, that says, yeah, I know it says Dairy Light Forces. I know it says Dairy Light, but I've been calling her. It used to be Daylight, and I'm just so used to calling her Daylight. I can't stop. Dairy Larry. That's right. Try and make this house look more homey. Well, you're doing a good job. I mean, nothing to apologize for. So you don't have to say sorry. It's just, yeah, it just, I can't change what I call people. You forgot about tomorrow's trailer. So take a gauge. You're not doing a launch party or a reveal party or whatever you call that. Exactly. Yeah, it's engraved. It's engraved. All right, Forces. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Gage, actually, I don't know if you caught the very beginning of the stream. I gave up on it already because my little pea brain can't handle it. But I was also doing a starter hunt on Heart Gold, doing my second starter hunt on Heart Gold Soul Silver. I got the Chikorita and Soul Silver, and I really want to get the Totodile in Heart Gold. Get a cold drink? Alright, sounds good, Daylight. I hope we get a shiny in the trailer by accident. That'd be funny. Yep, an 8192. I mean, I guess technically, right? I don't know. I don't know. Do people consider HGSS starter hunts an one 8192 hunt? Because I mean, you're checking three at a time. I mean, technically each one is one 8192, but I almost feel like it's kind of a cheat to call it an 8192 hunt. Yeah, the only other starter hunts I've ever done was I got two Tricos, Mudkip, and a Torchic um, in Oras last spring, which was pretty cool. That's the only other time I'm trying to go for the starter, and the reason is um, I have my limits. I have my limits, and I would only do starter hunts where you can save right before you get the starter. I'm not dealing with any, you know, cutscenes or anything like that. For though you get love from Scotland, I appreciate that, DJ Marks. I really do appreciate that, and I know you know that. I guess it's fair to divide by three if you take any, if you want one specific. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, Gage. So if I was hunting for a Totodile, that would be an 8192 hunt. But if I was just hunting for a starter, it would be a three and 8192 hunt. Whatever that math is, I can't do math that quick. Briefcase gang for life. Yeah, I had no interest. I gotta be honest. I was on the fence about it with BDSP. I certainly wasn't going to do that at the beginning. I certainly was going to do that when I bought the game, but I was thinking about starting a second profile and joining the Briefcase Gang, and that was going on in the back of my mind for a couple months, and then Legends came out, and I said, well, forget that. I'm just going to get them in Legends, and I ended up getting all 9 Gen 4 starters in Legends. Briefcase Gang kind of helped my channel become what it is, but oh my god, see, yeah, and see, that's a good point, Gage. That's something that I'm still kind of wrapping my head around, because I'm learning that, how do I put this fairly? What I would enjoy doing and what would bring me the most happiness isn't necessarily what is best for the channel. Like, I'll give you a perfect example, and I don't think you would mind me saying this, but I Am Ancient, who I think you all know, fantastic guy, amazing YouTuber, good friend of the channel. Can we drop an I Am Ancient link, please, whenever you guys get a chance? He blew up big after he failed his Giratina, after he accidentally ran from his Giratina in BDSP, after 6,667 checks, which he thankfully reclaimed. The next, it was like a week and a half later, he finally mustered up the courage to go back to it, and he got it that first day. But so like that was horrible for Ancient, but that was fantastic for his channel. And I see that a lot, Gage. I see that a lot with streamers where basically like the longer and more frustrating and more annoying and hair pulling the hunt becomes, the more famous you get. The more famous you get as a YouTuber. Like, not that Supreme Arcanine wasn't a popular YouTuber already, but I think, like, if you say Supreme Arcanine, there's two things that are going to pop into people's heads. When, again, Giratina, when his Giratina froze back in the DS days, and that he went over, like, what was it? It was something ridiculous, like 70,000 for the Reggie Steel. I mean, it was something nuts. It was like over 100,000 for the 3 Reggies. I'm sure that was miserable for him at the time, but it really helped his channel out. When you hear that name, you think cosplay shiny. That's true. He brings the drip. I think the kids would say. I don't know what they say, but he brings the drip when he shiny hunts. It's pretty impressive. I sometimes I wonder what his cosplay budget is. You gotta make it so that rangers can't drop links. Oh, okay, you're making a joke, Gage. All right, I'm a little slow today. Come on, Arceus. This is the last thing. This is the absolute last thing I need from BDSP. I got my Darkrai the day it came, like 2 hours, like 2 hours of hunting the day the Darkrai came out. I got that. I got Shaman in about a week and a half. I got Fione on my second egg, and all that good luck is coming back to bite me in the butt on this Arceus. Have they ever shown the hunting mechanics in the trailer? No, 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 no. They haven't, Cheese. They haven't. They never talk about shiny hunting. I mean, basically ever. I mean, even within the games, they've only ever specifically mentioned shinies a handful of times. Did I get Mesprit and Cresselia already? I mean, not in BDSP, but I already got those via Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Okay, Gage, I get you. Yeah, it didn't send. It didn't send. I definitely would not trust you to put links in the chat. God knows what we'd end up with. Bunch of rap videos with them foul language lyrics, probably. I know all my other predictions were wrong. I'm guessing 840 marks for Arceus Shine. I'd be fine with that. Lucky Emo. I don't know if we get 840. Yeah, we might get to that tonight. Hashtag She-Hulk, you mean, Hefty? What? Did I say Hulk? I missed something. I got the streamer bringer already. Rap video. Oh yeah, yeah, rap videos. Yeah, yeah. Get a little Megan the Stallion. Only the most foul language will do. I cannot imagine Gage Perez ever saying a bad word. He's like the most wholesome person. You really thought the Megan Stallion went out with you, of all people. That was hilarious. Remember that one Rio de Young OG? Yeah, I do remember that, Gage. I do. It's that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it makes sense. Like knowing you and your personality, and like know that you enjoy rap music, and you know the artists that you talk about. Like, it all makes sense. Listening to the songs, you're like, okay, I can see why Gage would like this. But at the same time, you do such a good job of keeping your channel family friendly. It's like this weird juxtaposition in my head of like, okay, I could definitely hear Gage like rapping along with the song, but at the same time, I can't imagine Gage saying these lyrics. People are up in arms about the episode, really? That's ridiculous. People need to find better things to get upset about. Good lord. You're a weird hybrid. You are. You are. You're like you like it's like a paradox. You fit in both categories at the same time. But no, I really respect that, Gage. You've done a like I said, you've done a fantastic job of keeping your channel very family friendly. You and Kem both, and it's and I don't think I'm referring to anybody here in the chat unless there's anybody lurking. Um, so I don't mean any disrespect to anyone if it comes across that way, but there's such a big you can see Gage cursing. There's such an interesting mix of younger people and adults in both Gage's stream and Chem's stream, and it's so cool how flawlessly both Gage and Chem can change kind of like how they're dialoguing with the chat based off of who they're talking to. How they can instantly go from like more like mature adult conversations to more younger fan, who's your favorites, who's your least favorites, type conversations. That's something that I don't know if I have, but it's something that I really appreciate. Episodes are garbage, wrecking the comics, blah blah blah. I totally disagree with that. I totally agree. See, here's the sad thing. Here's a really sad thing that I haven't really talked about when it comes to comics. Is if you guys think that the Pokemon community can get toxic about stuff, they can be like whiners about stuff. Unfortunately, the comic book community is extremely toxic. It's extremely toxic. Like nothing can ever be done right in their eyes. And everything is just nitpicked apart about how it's not absolutely perfect. When that the comic community is worse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Um, and you know what? One of the one lines in the latest episode of She-Hulk that I thought was hilarious because of how spot on it was is uh, like they were. I think it was just like like reporters interviewing people about what they thought of She-Hulk. And the one guy is like, "Look, that's fine that you want to be a hero, but like, don't don't grab the Hulk name. Like, if you want to be a hero, just come up with something original." And that is so true of the comic book community. Like, and honestly, I'm a little guilty of it myself. Where like they'll have like a female Hulk or like a female Iron Man or something, And people are like, get your own hero. Stop stealing my hero. It's so true. Yeah, Gage, no problem. Of course. I would always say kind words about you. Phil, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. So sorry I wasn't here from the start. How dare you? How dare you? I'm just kidding. The first day of school made me pooped, and I accidentally took an hour and a half nap. Well, I hope you enjoyed the nap, Phil. It sounds like you needed it. And never worry. There's no set hours. There's no set hours. You just pop on in whenever you have time. There's a Throg plushie at your bookstore and you need it. You do need to get it, Brooke. You do need to get it. Just got a new phone set up, so it's all nice. Nice. Good job, Gage. Good job. I'm proud of you. I need to get a new phone. I mean, actually, no. I don't need to get a new phone. I want to get a new phone. I am rocking the iPhone 8, my friends. I am rocking the iPhone 8. I've never had a single problem with it. Still works perfectly. I do need a new case. The case is starting to fall apart. But I've had this iPhone 8 for so many years. I know I could probably get a free upgrade. I need to look into that. You have the 10 SE. Yeah, I'd be fine even with getting a 10. They're on what? Are they on... Is 13 still the newest, or has the 14 come out yet? Except for Nintendo, when it comes to technology, I'm always perpetually like one generation at least behind. Like, I got my PlayStation after the PS2 came out. I got my PS2 after the PS3 came out. PS3 after the PS4 came out. I got the PS4 like 2 years ago. I've never bought a brand new phone. I've always gotten like one or two gens behind. Actually, I'd say my computer. My computer that I got this summer is probably the other than Nintendo stuff, like the first time I've actually gotten something that's like current, top of the line. I think the 14 is coming out soon. You might be able to see. I don't think I need. See, if I upgrade to that though, like I know that the monthly payment's going to be higher. I'd rather go for like a 13. Like if the 14's coming out, wait till that comes out and get the 13. Get the 13 at a much more discounted price, and it's all going to be brand new to me anyway. I'm not going to need to like. I'm not going to be upset because I don't have a 14, because going from an 8 to a 13 is already going to be such a huge upgrade. I'm not even going to notice the difference. I didn't even know they were sending me a new one. I thought I was sending my Rook one to be fixed. It looks like I'm stuck on Android for another 2 years. Is that something you're not happy about, Gage? Did you want to switch to iPhone? Oh my God, there's a comic accurate. Oh my God, Stan Lee. Oh yeah. That's all it is all the time, Zen, all the time. The one that really annoyed me the most, and I'm not saying that I am a huge Brie Larson fan. I'm not saying that Captain Marvel was my favorite Marvel movie. It wasn't. But not for the reason it wasn't for a lot of other people. When Captain Marvel came out, there were so many people saying that Stan Lee would be rolling over in his grave to see what they did with Captain Marvel. The fact of the matter is, Stan Lee, I mean, he was in the movie, he had the cameo, he was fine with what they did, and in fact, he was very happy with it. And Stan Lee was like in the comics industry. I'm not calling him like a Civil War or a Civil War, well, a civil rights hero or anything. But back in the 60s and 70s, he was one of the earliest people in the comic book industry to really preach about equality, and all that stuff. He was, I guess what people would be, would consider like woke nowadays, which I don't know. For me, I just consider that being a civil person. But yeah, just all this nonsense. I hate it. I hate it when people like speak for Stan. It's just a shame. Tiff, what is going on? Good to see you. Really good at trading Pokemon Sword and Shield. Once I traded up from a normal Solgaleo, 6 months later, boom, Zarude. Nice. That's some good trading, Emo. 5 generations of phones. So yeah, exactly. Once switch back, I'll probably buy out this lease when the iPhone 15 comes out. There you go. There you go. Banana God hunting. That's right, Cookie Eater. And welcome on in, Cookie. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And mods, if I missed it, I apologize. But can we drop in space? Okay, Ron, you got Tiff. Thank you very much. But did we drop a Gauge or a Delo link yet? Maybe I missed it. Tip, I'm so happy I was able to pop into your stream today. That was a good time. Your knees really hurt. I bet they do, Brooke. Jeez. You're going to need to give them knees a couple days rest. Night hanging to bed, been great hanging out. Sounds good, Lucky. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Have some good sleep. Hope to see you again. Hey, we do have a low command. I didn't even realize we had a low command. That's awesome. Go for the highs, stay for the low. Become a part of the Lollipop Guild and show them some support. I love that. That sounds like... I bet you Fernando made that one. And Darklit, thank you. Thank you for liking and subbing to Greeny. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fernando made that. That sounds like Fernando. Trash Can Man, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for the lurks. I appreciate it. So I'm really torn about this Arceus, guys. I really want to get it. It's the last thing I need for BDSP, and then I can put this game behind me. I really want to get it. Um, but if I get it before Chem Nation gets it, I'm going to laugh my butt off and feel guilty at the same time. Yeah, Kirk is a mod, Low, if you, um, I'm not sure if we talked about that in the mod stuff, but yeah, I figured it wasn't fair. I mean, not that Kirk isn't a fantastic mod. He's a fantastic mod in every one of his channels, but I figured we got Brooke. We might as well get the family. Yeah, he is. He's over 8,000. Wishing you the best of luck, Hefty. You deserve the shine for wearing some awesome shorts. Thanks, Cookie. Yeah, it's a package deal. It's a package deal. It's not Kirk and Brooke. It's Crook. We got Crook. Daylight's back. Good to see you, Daylight. Okay, I'm not wearing my regular shorts today, by the way, because I know you were going to ask that. I'm actually just wearing a pair of green mesh shorts today, which with a dark blue shirt, I'm definitely clashing right now, but I'm in the house, so I don't care. I'm debating on starting an Arceus hunt. I just don't want to start it and then not want to finish or continue it, but then feel obligated to do it. Well, I can understand that. But taking back my luck then. No, Cookie, please, no, I'm sorry. Um, with any hunt, particularly the full odds hunts, um, I have no problem like piecemealing them. Like this Arceus, like I started it back when Arceus first became available in March, and I did it for a couple months straight, and then I put it on the back burner for a few months, and now I'm back at it. Don't ever feel obligated. Like The only shiny hunt you don't finish is the one that you know, give up on. But there's nothing wrong, with taking breaks. I've done that quite a lot with for a lot of hunts, even ones aren't full odds. Like even ones in Sword and Shield, like I'll do a wild hunt for a while, and then I'll start to get a little frustrated with it. So like I'll stop that wild hunt and I'll move on to like Masuda hunt or something, or maybe do a different wild hunt, and then come back to that one later on. Most recently, I did that with Amora. I got the first one after doing it off and on for a few months, and that one seemed to be well over odds. So I stayed away from it for a little bit, and then I started up again a few weeks ago doing wild hunt every now and then. I'm probably my third um, play time looking for Amora is when I got it. Full body cam. You don't want that. You don't want that. Crybaby team, welcome on in, Crybaby team. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And thank you for being here. Why did God curse me with the knees of an 80-year-old? Maybe your knees are like going like backwards. Maybe you have like Benjamin Button knees, and by the time you're 80, Brooke, your knees will be like 10. Or no, 10's a little weird. We'll say like a spry 21-year-old. You have 21-year-old knees. What do I do for my morning workout routine? I roll around in the bed for a couple minutes until I manage to get out of it. Then I stand up straight, crack my back, grunt for a while, shuffle to the coffee maker, standing the entire time, standing while the coffee is brewing. Then I work out my abs by bending over and sitting on the couch, and then getting up to go to work. And then I walk. I walk from the car to the office. I watch the coffee. Well, it's a Keurig. It's a Keurig coffee maker cheese, so it takes like 45 seconds. How many reps? We're looking at probably 4 reps per set, maybe 3 sets a day. So I mean, I'm getting into double digits there by the time I go to bed. I don't really work out in the morning. Don't really work out in the evening. I used to go to the gym probably 3 or 4 days a week before COVID, and I just have not been able to motivate myself to go back to the gym since. And since moving, the gym is now further away as well. So it's something that I need to do. I need to get off my butt and do. I just haven't yet. 5 reps of lifting the TV remote every 3 minutes, exactly. But no, my morning routine goes like this. In all seriousness, like I'll wake up when the alarm goes off. I'll hit the snooze. It'll go off at 5:45. I'll hit the snooze. It'll go off again at 5:55. I'll get out of bed. I'll go put the coffee on, and then once the coffee is done, I'll sit there and have my coffee while I do my morning meditation. Once that's done, I'll put on the news. I'll watch that for about half an hour. Then I'll call my parents every morning. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll get in the shower, get dressed, and head to work. So alarm goes up at 5:45. I leave the house about 7:45, so about 2 hours. Drink the same flavor of coffee every day? Yes, I drink the same flavor of coffee. The flavor of creamer can change. It's like when you go to the restaurant and you wait too long, so you go to the bathroom for the food to show up. That's how you do it. Exactly, cheese. Yep. Would you like to join the Crybaby team? The people in the Crybaby team, me and Razzie. That makes sense. That makes sense. Do I ever play Lego Marvel Superheroes 2? I have not played it in a while. Actually, the last time I played it was on stream. I haven't had a chance. I've been talking recently about how I haven't played a lot of video games other than Pokemon lately, and I need to. I need to take more time for myself to do that, and I'd like to do that. I unfortunately need to leave Team Crybaby. Sorry. Oh, Razzie, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know you meditated. Yeah, that's something I started doing a few years ago. I mean, I'm supposed to do. Well, I shouldn't say supposed to do. I always plan to do 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening. The evening one is usually really tough to do. But the morning one, it's easier for me to like not do anything until I do it. Like it's easier for me to not do anything until I meditate than it is for me to stop what I'm doing in order to meditate. Is I'm just lurking you to make sure I'm not in any teams. Back to lurks. Fair enough, Rosie. Wake up at 6:30, make coffee, get the kiddos for breakfast, and then walk them over to school. That's nice, Brooke. That's really nice. Yeah, coffee definitely would be needed before that. Way Gaming, welcome on in. Thank you for the luck. I didn't hit the counter that time, I don't think. Tips morning meditation, yelling at kids, you're going to be late for school. Yeah, exactly. No, and Lo, thank you for saying that about calling my parents. It wasn't always that way. Probably about 5 years ago, I had a lot of lifestyle changes happen due to personal and family circumstances that were going on at the time. And since then, you guys know, but a lot of you guys know my parents live far away from me. They live down in South Carolina. I live in Pennsylvania. And back in the day, like I'd probably talk to them maybe once or twice a month. And after these events happened about 5.5 years ago, it made me realize I need to keep in contact with them more often. And so now I definitely call my mom every morning. I call my dad every weekday morning. We catch up, talk about what's going on in the news, and talk about TV shows and movies. I kind of don't call him on the weekends. I just kind of let him do his thing. I do my thing. And then that's also when I started getting into the meditation as well, which I used to do a more strict regiment of meditation, but I was starting to resent it a little bit, and that's like totally the opposite point of the meditation. So now I just do it a little bit more relaxed, but I am a Colombian coffee kind of guy, Cookie. I am. 5:15, bathroom, shower, coffee, feed dogs, sit at kitchen table and drink coffee while mindlessly researching products and pack shipments if needed. Out the door by 7:15. That's a pretty good morning routine, Cheese. That's pretty good. Something I would really want to do is an extreme randomizer Nuzlocke, but don't want to mod my Switch. Yeah, I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. Like I understand doing like emulators, like DS or Game Boy emulators on the computer and doing randomizers and stuff like that. I don't want to get into messing around with my actual console. That makes me uncomfortable. And I know Sax is probably lurking and laughing at me. But when it gets to that type of stuff, it's not that I'm nervous I'm going to get in trouble with the Nintendo police or anything. It's just I don't know anything about that stuff, and I know I would screw it up. BRB, all right, Crybaby team. Yeah, I gotta watch some more Big Cheese videos. I've been slacking on that lately. You made coffee creamer, Brooke? What kind of coffee creamer did you make? Shiny Corviknight, nice Daylight, good job, congrats Daylight. What's my coffee flavor ranking? I always alternate back and forth between French vanilla and hazelnut. Like literally, like I have a thing of hazelnut that's almost done, and when that's done, I'm gonna go out and buy a French vanilla. When that one's done, I'm gonna go out and buy a hazelnut. I also enjoy the Cinnabon creamer. I enjoy that one a lot. Um, the Cold Stone Creamery is pretty good. And then I don't go out and buy it for myself, but like around the holidays, if I'm visiting with like friends or family, I do like the peppermint. I like the pumpkin spice. Again, it's not something like I would buy for myself, but if I'm over at somebody's and they have it, I'll use it. Um, I'm here just lurking while sitting in this meeting. Fernando, you're amazing. Fernando, Fernando works like 24/7 and is on YouTube 24/7. That man knows how to multitask. I tell you what. Peppermint mocha, yeah, peppermint mocha is good. Mocha, half and half, vanilla. I get fancy and training flavors. That's a good lineup. That's a good lineup. Magical Bear is here. You know what that means when Magical Bear is here. Hugs for Magical Bear. Creamery Me has 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups milk, and vanilla extract. Brooke, you are incredible in the kitchen. I am constantly impressed with what you're able to do. I need someone like you in my life. More of a Red Bull junkie. Nice. No, at the office, we just have regular creamer, like regular, like half and half, whatever. And I use that. That's fine. Um, I just need like a little bit of creamer in my milk, just a little bit. It's like just to give it a little bit of coloring. But for me personally at home, it's always either hazelnut or French vanilla. Ari is here. What is going on, Ari? Good to see you. In fact, right now I'm drinking some Colombian with hazelnut. Coffee in the morning, G Fuel midday to ride out the energy train. I've never tried G Fuel. I expect Gage is about to unsub and unfriend me on Discord, but I've never tried G Fuel. Um, I don't know. I'm old school. I'm old school. I like to get my energy from coffee and occasionally soda. I don't know. I think I'm just scared by the number of choices and things to drink nowadays. I like what I like. I don't want to branch out. Coffee and cocaine. That's right. That's right. No, 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 no. I've never, never done anything like that before. Coffee has water. Without it, I would get no water intake. Pretty much, Tiff. Pretty much. I have been trying to force myself to drink some water every day now. Because apparently, if you're going to be a YouTube streamer, that's a requirement that you drink lots of water. So I'm trying to work my way up to that. I don't like fruity energy drink. Neither do I, Brooke. Not, I really don't either. Drugs are bad. Yes, drugs are bad. You just found your old homework journal. It was weird. Yeah, I went through some old high school and college Rubbermaid containers that I have from the move that I haven't looked in 20 years. That was some wild stuff. How often do I get coffee outside my home? Fairly often. Fairly often. I'd say probably 3, 4 times a week I'll grab coffee from somewhere. Adding that to the hefty out of context, I don't even remember which one that is then. I've said a lot of things in the last few minutes and I don't know which one it is, but I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. I wanted to try one energy drink, just one. If I were to try one energy drink, just one, it would probably be G Fuel. All the coffee I've smelled awful, and Red Bull looks like you. That is true. That is true. Um, yeah, I've never really liked the taste of Red Bull. Because of that, I've never had like Monster or anything like that. I've had some of the Starbucks energy drinks, like I forget what they're called, but the ones that have like all the guarana in it and everything. Those are all right. Nice cold watermelon Red Bull soothes the soul. I would be willing to try that low, but I wouldn't make any guarantees on how I'd feel about it. And Amber is here. What's going on, Amber? Good to see you. All right, here's another reason why I can't drink Red Bull. If I can be adult for a second, I know we're mostly adults here. If I can be adult for a second, one of the other reasons I can't drink Red Bull is for years the only time I ever drank Red Bull was in a Jaeger bomb. Yes, cheese. Oh my gosh, cheese. You and I share the same brain. Sometimes it really weirds me out. Yes, exactly. Exactly, cheese. So now, like when I because those things have been so intrinsically linked in my head, when I smell or taste Red Bull, I smell and taste Jaeger, which is not great. Um, yeah, so I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. We polish up a 700 milliliter of Jaeger and a six pack, and a bottle of Jaeger and a six pack of Jaeger. Dang, jeez, it's a lot of Jaeger. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Yeah, sometimes I miss those days. Sometimes, or I should say, sometimes I miss those days, but most of the time I don't. I don't. Uh, my 20s could get a little wild, but I don't drink anymore. It's funny how since I don't drink anymore, I have a lot more money. I drink on occasion, but I buy like a six pack of PBR and it lasts me like a month. Yeah. Alcohol is cool, but have you ever had someone care about you? Me neither. Pass the ball. Oh, whoa. Dang. Dang. Streamer, will you shiny hunt shiny Pokemon if there are shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet? Are there new Pokemon games coming out, Razzie? I didn't realize that. Well, I mean, if there are new Pokemon games coming out, like this Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, then I suppose that if I were to buy Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, and there are shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, then I would probably shiny hunt the shiny Pokemon that are available in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Brooke, you don't drink anymore? Yeah, it wasn't any fun anymore. I am in so much pain playing Don't Starve in wintertime is hard. Oh, that's a game. That's a game. I thought you were talking about your home life. I'm sorry, Magical Bear. Yeah, that Don't Starve. I've never heard of that game. It's fun in the moment. The next 3 days. Exactly. Exactly. Cheese. Exactly. When it got to the point where I would need 2 or 3 days to recover from a weekend, I was like, all right, I'm too old for this. Or I shouldn't say 2 or 3 days to recover from a weekend. Like if if I needed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to recover from Friday, then yeah, I'm getting too old for this. Pour some sugar on me, just started playing. Nice. And a hangover is nature's way of punishing you for having a good time. Absolutely, it is. Yeah, I will just stick with my dirty bean water, just like Brooke. What do they call it in Dragon Prince? They call it like hot magic morning potion or something. It's a game in which you try not to starve. Well, I mean that makes sense. That makes sense there. What's my favorite wine? When I drank, I preferred um, Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc. I always preferred the whites over the reds. The reds were too sweet. I liked a dry white. Yeah, Razzie, go get some dirty bean water. Jeez. Oh my goodness, that's funny. This year picture day is way earlier than normal. Really? I had a wild weekend last year and I was absolutely disturbed for 3 days afterwards. Only 24. What's up with that? Yeah, that's just not fair. Twilight, what is going on? Good to see you. Welcome on in, Twilight. How you doing? Twipsy. White for you too, Amber. I'll keep that in mind. Zen's going to bed. Good night, Zen. Good to see you, my friend. I love you, buddy. Thank you for being here. It's this Friday. Dang, film, that is early. And Ron, thank you for dropping that Twilight link. I was just about to ask. I appreciate you. So I'm not sure how many of you were here on Sunday for the Super Mario RPG stream, but I really had a good time doing that. I'm looking forward to doing that again. I think we're going to do that as a bonus stream on Saturday, about the same time, going to 5 to maybe 10. Uh, I think we'll be able to get through. I mean, I would like to be able to get through another 3 stars and then the following week try and finish it up. Um, but yeah, I had so much fun during that stream, and I can't believe how much fun you guys were having too. I thought it was going to be kind of like people would like be coming in and out, and that was it. You remember me jumping on the bed? That's right, film. I was jumping on that bed. But I have to say, just like a little like inside the YouTuber studio type thing, I told Razzie about this afterwards. I was shocked. The average watch time for that stream was the longest average watch time I've ever had. And I traditionally have pretty good watch times. Apparently you guys enjoy hanging out here, which I am very appreciative and humbled by. But my average watch time for that Super Mario RPG was over 28 minutes. That's nuts. That is nuts. On average, people were staying at least half an hour. It was the voices. I would be lying if I said that I have not been trying to come up with new voices in my head the last couple days. Yeah, I mean, my fellow content creators know, like, an average watch time of 28 minutes is ridiculous. We came for the hefty, we stayed for the voices. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta work on some new ones though. I this is gonna sound completely random, but I know at least half of you are gonna understand this immediately. Doing that stream gave me a whole new appreciation for Gage Perez. That's crazy, especially for deviation from usual content. Now, I mean, the caveat is we didn't have as many people as we normally do. But the people that were here, like, were here like the whole time, pretty much. Um, Settle down, woman. That was pretty good. That was fun. I enjoyed them southern redneck moles with their backwards ways. Yeah, Twilight's a hilarious dude. If you guys aren't already subbed to Twilight, make sure you click on that link higher up in the chat and fix that because Twilight is a great streamer and really funny. Your average watch time is 5 minutes 58 seconds. I mean that's actually pretty dang good, cheese. 5:58. I mean from what I've seen is great for an average watch time. That's what I'm saying. Like this watch time for that particular stream. Like I said, less people than normal, but for the people that were there, they were there for a long time. Mr. Shockhorn, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Now that guy's a random. Don't sub to him. Gage would make it. That's exactly what I'm saying, Brooke. And like Gage does so many different voices on a daily basis, just naturally, like no prompts. It just pops out of him. And doing that stream on Sunday made me like just gave me more respect for him. Like, oh my God, like I'm struggling to come up with like a fifth voice. It's just a question of whether you care about the quantity or quality. Yeah, I mean you're absolutely right, Twilight. And I'm not trying to diminish how I feel about that stream. I was really happy with that stream. I'm just saying it's just like I was saying at the beginning of that stream that this was just a bonus stream. It was for fun. I wasn't expecting to lead to any channel growth, and it didn't. It didn't lead to any channel growth. But it was kind of like a treat for the people that were already part of the community. JK, what is up? Welcome on in. Good to see you, my friend. Froky, what's going on? Good to see you. So I thought that was bad. I mean, I could be completely wrong, Cheese, but I mean, from the little research I've done on average watch times for videos on like Facebook and YouTube, I mean, I think almost 6 minutes is actually pretty good. I think it is pretty good. I could be wrong, but I think that I mean, particularly with something like yours, which is like a long form video, um, to have people get that far into it on average is pretty good because a lot of things are trending towards like the TikTok and the shorts type videos where if it's more than like 30 seconds or a minute, people are just getting trained to like lose yeah, exactly, low attention span is shortening these days, so I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, and that's exactly what I mean. Like I know like working like professionally working at my job, I know that the average watch time for a video on Facebook, which is of course a different format than YouTube, but the average watch time for a video on Facebook is 10 seconds. Jackson, what is going on? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Speaking of watch time, though, if you guys are familiar with the channel, a lot of my content is my Switch clips from catching shinies in Sword and Shield, catching or hatching or whatever. And it is funny when I look at the average watch time for those videos, and it gives you the little chart, right? Like it'll show like It'll be in a graph, and like along the x-axis is the length of the video, the y-axis is number of people or whatever, and it'll show you like how many people made it to what section. You can always pinpoint the exact second the shiny shows up on screen because it will build up to that, and as soon as it hits that second the shiny shows up, it will plummet for the rest of the video. I just hope you don't soft reset over the shiny. I hope so too, Filmmaster. That would be terrible. Yeah, so Cheese, I don't know exactly about YouTube. I mean, I have some experience with YouTube from a professional standpoint, but as a content creator, I'm still new to this whole thing. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that can speak better about it than I can. Um, but yeah, at least with Facebook, if you don't have them within those first 10 seconds, they're gone. Yeah, Twilight. I mean, I can't blame them. I totally get it, and I've done it too. And anyone out there who says they haven't done it, you're lying. You watch a shiny reaction, you see that shiny. It doesn't matter if there's another 2 minutes to the video afterwards. Most of you are dipping after that shiny shows up on screen. And I mean, it totally makes sense. I totally get it. It's just funny, like actually seeing it on the graph, like exactly when it happens. Better keep the muscle memory at a minimum. Yeah, I better. What I try and do, and I started doing this when I started doing my soft reset hunts on the DS, is once I get to the point where the Pokemon, like once I'm done hitting the buttons, I actually take my hands away from the controller. That gives me an extra, moment or two to recognize what's happening before I consciously make the decision to reset the game. Joke's on you, I watched an hour and 30 minutes video shiny reactions full way. Good job, Bear. You're a fantastic viewer. We need more people like you. Wait, what did I miss? Oh yeah, the GP merch. Yeah, Froakies GP merch is awesome. That is so cool that happened. Imagine people did what they do with the clips of the stream, just with shiny, and they just leave. That they do, they do. It's true. Um, I know from I mean, from my own personal experience. Although to be fair, a lot of the shinies we get happen to be like in the last couple of minutes. But like I've seen on mine, like if I'm doing like a Masuna hunt and the egg hatches pretty soon, we get the egg hatch. Uh, I'll see like the number of viewers will decrease shortly thereafter. And I know larger streamers that I hang out in have talked about that before, that they get a shiny, and like when the shiny's on screen, the views will skyrocket. And then as soon as the shiny is caught, they'll drop back down lower than what it was before they even found the shiny. The other day I had shiny Ralts on stream and didn't notice. Chat had to tell me. Good thing there's Masuda and that's the. Yeah, Twilight. I remember you guys talking about that night, and yeah, it is a good thing. You can't. It's hard to screw up a Masuda hunt. Your bag had to do a thing. Vague, but appreciate that. Appreciate that experiment. Um, I had that happen with me. It wasn't on stream, and I'm a little pissed off that it wasn't on stream. I've talked about this before. If you've heard the story, you're going to hear it again. So I decided I finally wanted to do my Fione Masuda hunt. So I spent a few hours on a Saturday. I think it was a Saturday. Finally transferring all the Pokemon from Sword and Shield into home, and then into yeah, film. Yeah, congratulations on the Amper. That's awesome. Uh, uh, from home into Brilliant Diamond, so I could get the Shiny Charm, because the Shiny Charm does work on eggs, and that way I can get the best possible odds at 1 in 512. And I wanted that because I had heard that Fione Fiona eggs take a long time to hunt. So I wanted to have the odds as good as possible. And so I get that all done. It's Saturday night. I'm laying in bed. I think I'm watching Brandon's stream. And I'm like, all right, well, let me just hatch a couple eggs here. I want to get a feel for how long these eggs are going to take to hatch. And so I'm laying there in bed, and I always tell people not to do this. And of course, I don't listen to my own advice. I started to doze off. I started to doze off as I was, biking up and down uh, the path. And I ended up hatching like 3 eggs, and finally I put the game down and fell asleep. Well, I woke up the next morning because I wanted to see how many eggs I hatched and see if I had any left over so I could see how long this would take. And I opened it up and I realized the second egg I hatched was shiny. And I didn't even recognize it because I was dozing off, so I didn't even get the clip. And this was all because I wanted to do Fiona Masuda on stream. And so in preparing for it, I got the shiny, and because I was dozing off, I didn't even get the shiny clip. So I ended up feebly posting a clip the next day of me scrolling through the hatched eggs to show that I got a shiny. It was so sad. What is going on, Zach? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I'm enjoying playing Mario Bowser's Story again. I hope you eventually get and play it. The banter. Oh, I look forward to that. I really do look forward to that, Froakie. Imagine it. Yeah, and so, like, it's nothing I ever considered before streaming, right? Now, like, it's like I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. I don't like that I have to, like, decide what hunts I'm allowed to do on my own and what hunts I have to save for streams. I find that part of it frustrating. Like, I was over the moon, pun intended, about Shiny Lunala. And I'm still so hyped about Shiny Lunala that it actually makes me want to do more Dynamax adventures. And I have a lot of things I need to get out of DAs, right? I have to get Solgaleo. I need to get Necrozma. AJ, welcome on in. I did order that British guy. Thank you for being here. Not yet, Filmmaster. We are at, I didn't get too many checks in today. We are at 6,375 as of 2 hours ago. But yeah, I need Solgaleo, I need Necrozma, I need Zygarde, I need all the Tapus. And other people, like not just doing the Dynamax Adventures on my own time. Other streamers that I watch are doing Dynamax Adventures too. So like I could Dynamax on my own. I could Dynamax with them on stream that are streaming. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, what if I get the shiny? What if I get the shiny when I'm not streaming? So like I feel like all the Dynamax Adventures I have to save for streams, and those are such long hunts to begin with. So that's a little frustrating. So now it's like, okay, well I can do a hunt for Clink. I don't think anyone is going to be upset about missing a live Clink hunt. I could probably do a live Cacnea hunt. I'm working on a Centiskorch hunt off and on. I mean, I'm Masuda-ing for Hatena right now to get the other 2 Hatenas. But like there's certain ones I'm like, well, no, I should probably save this for stream. Do we know if God Roots actually work? Do we get the shine? Oh yeah, you mean God Paths film? Oh yeah, God Paths definitely work. God Paths definitely work. I mean, it's the same odds, but yeah, I mean, if you reset it, if you reset it's the same path, the shinies aren't set. The shinies randomize each time, so you're not locked into, like, if you do a God Path and none of them are shiny, and you reset it and do the same God Path, that doesn't mean that none of them will be shiny again. It can change, yeah. Okay, so everyone wants the live Clink hunt, huh? Well, it is one of the two wild hunts left that could actually be affected with abilities. We could actually affect the Clink hunt with Magnet Pull, and the other one is Scorch with Flash Fire. You think Terror Raids are going to be like DAs on steroids, or you think getting past? I don't know, Cheese. I don't know. I'm honestly really hoping that the Terror Raids stay just as Terror Raids, and that the legendaries. I really hope they bring back soft resets for legendaries. And if I want to have a lot of wishful thinking, I wish they bring back actual soft resets. Actual soft resets instead of having to exit the software and start it back up. I would love for that. You think Pokemon will be predetermined what's good? Yeah, and it's because the shiny roll doesn't happen until after you defeat the raid boss. That's when the roll happens. But yeah, I would love for Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus, Calyrex, Glastrier, Spectrier. I would love for them to be shiny huntable in Gen 10. I just hope it's not through Terror Raids. Soft resets helps me to get things done when I'm shiny hunting. Yep, that's another good point, Experiment. That's another good point. Yeah, not only do Dynamax adventures take forever, but they require like 100% focus. You have news. What's your news, Film Master? Yeah, exactly, Twilight. If the roll happened beforehand, you can see whether or not they were shiny. Gen 10? What about Gen 10? What if the Terra raids are Terra only? Oh, Clink fan 69 donating $1. Clink please or me cry. I really got to change the size of that font. That is illegible. All right. Since Clink fan 69 has requested it, the next wild hunt we'll do will be Clink. What Terra raids are Terra only for the non-legends, but like DW'd for legends. DW'd. I don't know what that stands for. Pre-orders with the games of Scarlet Violet will give you a shiny Eternatus code. Not sure if it's. Yes. Filmmaster. I didn't know it was specifically linked to the pre-orders, but yeah, from September 18th through October 1st in the U.S. In the U.S., you can go to GameStop and get a code for Shiny Eternatus. I don't know how they're handling that for the other countries. I mean, they usually do that same, like whenever GameStop does a promotion like that, they usually do the same promotion in other countries through whatever the GameStop-ish type store is there. Like I believe like in the UK it's called Games. So I'm not sure how it's going to be handled outside the US. But yeah, apparently in 12 days, we're going to start being able to get Shiny Eternatus. I did not get the Dracloak yet, Lo. We have not returned to the Dracloak Sinistea hunt since we started working on Arceus. Just because I'm trying to cut down the number of hunts I have going at any one time so we can actually make more progress in each of the hunts. Canada something called EB Games. Now it's just called Games. Okay, yeah. We used to have EB Games in the States. Actually, I'm not sure if we still have EB Games. I don't know if anybody from the States would know if that's completely gone now, or maybe there's just like a lot less locations. But yeah, that used. Oh, it is GameStop? Okay, so EB Games became GameStop. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember back when it was called Electronics Boutique. I'd rather hunt for it than get a code for it. I would too. But I would rather have it than not have it. So what I usually do is I get the giveaway shinies, and then eventually I either have or plan on getting them myself. To like replace it in the Pokedex with one with a hefty OT. So like right now, in my shiny living decks, um, the legendary beasts, Rayquaza, um, Tapu Koko, Zacian, and Zamazenta are all from giveaways. And then there were some others that I had that I replaced, like the giveaway shiny Beldum. That I replaced with an actual one. There were a couple other giveaway like non-legendary shinies I can't think of right now that I've replaced. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna want to replace all of those. But I just think I'm gonna do Rayquaza and the legendary beast in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Just because that's gonna be the easiest way for me, and I like soft resets, which is not something I thought I would say a couple of years ago. In fact, after I get this type null and evolve it to Silvally, I'll probably go straight in uh, and get the Rayquaza replacement. Oh, don't get me wrong, I will get it. Yeah, exactly, Froakie, exactly. But yeah, I consider them like placeholders, if that makes sense. I get so fed up and still am with soft reset hunts. Um, on the Switch, are you talking about on the Switch, Twilight? Because I totally get that. I totally get that. Reset hunts on the Switch are just absolutely miserable, particularly in BDSP. I really miss, and you know what? I think that's part of the reason why, even though I'm over odds in the type null, and I'm getting a little over it. I'm at the point where I'm ready for it to come. I'm not like frustrated. I'm not like angry about it because after being away from soft resets on the DS for so long, it still feels like a breath of fresh air. Like I'm able to go through the checks so fast. Like literally, I can probably do two a minute. Um, where I can maybe, if I'm lucky, do one a minute here. I might even be able to do three a minute now that I think about it. Um, it's it just doesn't feel as bad. It doesn't feel bad. Yeah, Switch is miserable. When September 9th rolls around, I'm gonna go to GameStop and see if. Yeah, I think you can because in the past, and like that doesn't mean that things can't change. But historically, whenever GameStop gives away free shinies, it's no purchase necessary. You basically just have to go up to the counter and say like, "Hey, give me one of them Pokemon cards." I mean, I believe that they are doing it in order to help boost pre-order sales, but I don't think that they are requiring a pre-order. If that makes sense. GameStop always has extras. It depends. I was gonna say it depends on where you are, but I think ultimately it depends on who the employees are. I remember when Zacian and Zamazenta came out. I went there the day those dropped, and I got one for myself. And then my buddy well, actually, you guys kind of know him, Brickwall Keeper 19, my buddy that I work with. He wasn't able to go over to GameStop, and he asked if I grabbed him a card. I said, I didn't, but you know what? I should have. I'll tell you what, in a couple of days here, when I'm out that way again, I'll grab one for you. And so like 2 days later, I went to GameStop, and they were out. And it turned out that one of the younger employees took some of them cards and was selling them, which stinks. But yeah, within 2 days they ran out of cards because basically after the first day, whatever they had left in stock, this guy just started selling. And so I felt bad, and I ended up dropping like a buck 99 on eBay to get him a card. This because I should have gotten him one in the first place. I thought Canadians can't say no. The nearest GameStop to me is a 30-minute drive, and I'd be lying if I said I haven't made the drive to. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Froakie, I mean it's. I mean it is nice of me, but it's not like anything incredible. I mean it's he's my friend, and he's my coworker. So it's not like it's a stranger. And it was $2. I mean, what can you even buy for $2 nowadays? That's that's not a lot. It wasn't a big deal. Let's just say I used to dumpster dive GameStops around me, always found stacks of codes. Dang cheese, nice. Yeah, I mean I don't know if that particular person still works at this GameStop. Uh, this is the same guy that. Well, how exactly did it happen? Oh yeah, so I bought a game. I bought a Kingdom Hearts pack off of my local GameStop via the website. It was the pack for the PS4 that came with all the Kingdom Hearts games. It came with 1.5 Final Mix, 2.5 Final Mix, whatever the other one was, like 2.83 Final Mix or whatever, and 3. So it was like the whole pack, and for the PS4, and I bought it online to pick up my local stop. And so, like 10 minutes later, I got the message that, hey, it's ready to be picked up. So I drove down there and I picked it up, and 3.1, yeah, whatever it was something ridiculous. And so, like 2 weeks later, I get an email from GameStop. They're like, hey, just to let you know, if you don't come pick it up by tomorrow, we're putting it back out on the shelf. And I drive down there and I'm like, hey, I got this message that you guys are saying that I didn't pick it up yet, but I bought it like 2 weeks ago. And the manager is like, oh yeah, that's so and so. He's been screwing up all the online orders. Like he'll ring them out and then he won't mark them as sold on the website. And so he was completely screwing up all the online inventory because all these products were being sold, but none of it was being taken off of the online inventory. Exactly. Hashtag one job. So all the online sales that people were coming down and picking up for, he would never mark as being completed. And so, a lot of people were, not like, yeah, like I said, I don't know if he still works there. So a lot of people, because I was talking to the manager for a few minutes about it, because it was kind of interesting to me. So a lot of people weren't being as responsive as I was, and like to get this email saying, hey, if you don't pick it up tomorrow or whatever, we're gonna put it back on the shelf. And a lot of people to see that and be like, well, I don't know what the heck they're talking about. I have it, and they ignore it. They ignore the message, right? So then the system sees it as okay. It was not. Uh, no, you know what? No, I remember now. It was even further. Yeah, because so GameStop sent me an email saying if you don't pick it up tomorrow, put it back on the shelf, and we're refunding you. That's what it was, and we're refunding you. So I see this email, I check my account, and sure enough, I got refunded for it. So I went down to the store, and I said, look, I picked this up. I bought it. You guys gave me a refund because the website says I never picked it up. And so yeah, that's what it was. So then, like, I paid for it again because, I got the product. But he said, yeah, a lot of people just saw that email and said, well, it's their fault. Screw them. Kept the game and got the refund. And it was added back into the inventory in the system. So yeah, it was all a mess. Yeah, yeah, that's what it was. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I sat there at home and thought about it for a few minutes, but I didn't feel right about that. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable like basically getting the game for free. That wasn't right. But yeah, he probably doesn't work there anymore. I hope I get it soon too. I hope I get it soon too. I would have gone back as well, Carmen. Yeah, it just didn't sit right with me. If we could get this under 800, I'd be pretty happy. Well, let me rephrase. If we could get this under a whole bunch of checks plus 800, I'd be very happy. No, cheese. I don't think I did see your Lego haul. So I think I got my Scarlet and Violet plan set. Gonna try and get back into water painting. It's been nice, nice. Would love to see some watercolor paintings in the Discord experiment. So I think what's going to happen with Scarlet and Violet is, and I can't remember if I told you guys, if I can't remember if I said this out loud or just thought about the other. Holy crap! That is a Lego haul. Good lord, and those are big sets, cheese. I can't imagine those were cheap. Oh, Brooke, if you're still here, I just saw your picture of the homemade creamer. Very nice. $9 each? Seriously? That's wild. There is a Discord experiment, and one of the mods will be dropping a Discord link momentarily that you can join. Um, oh yes, so Scarlet and Violet. So I'm gonna take off of work Friday, September 18th or November 18th. Friday, November 18th, I'm taking off of work. I might take Monday the 21st off as well. It's either gonna be a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend. And thank you, Lo, for dropping the Discord link. I am a physical game guy. I am a physical game guy. I will be pre-ordering the dual pack. So I'm going to wake up on Friday, November 18th, wait for the store to open, which I think will be. You took the same days off, nice, Roki. I think the store opens at 10 a.m. I'm gonna go there, pick it up, come home. I'll probably start streaming at noon Eastern, Eastern Daylight Time. Well, it might be Eastern Standard Time by then. It'll be Eastern Time, Eastern Time. Um, and we're gonna do an actual playthrough. We're gonna do an actual playthrough. I know a lot of people, um, like Chem Nation, like Gage, like HDV, are not daylight time. No, no, not daylight time. Are planning on playing just to a point where they can start shiny hunting. So what I'm going to do, and I understand if some of you do not want to be here for it, and there will be no hurt feelings if anybody, including the mods, don't want to be here for those streams, but I'm going to be doing a live playthrough of Scarlet. We'll do that for those 3 or 4 days straight for several hours a day. maybe as much as like, I mean, I don't want to shoot for the moon, but maybe as much as like 10 or 12 hours a day until either we beat it or until the weekend ends. And then once that first weekend is over, if we haven't beat it, I will finish it off stream, and then after that, on future streams, we will start our shiny hunting. You got tons of Lego? Nice experiment. Yeah, I used to be into Lego a lot when I was a kid, uh, and then stopped probably in my early teens, and then never really thought about Lego again until um, just about a year ago when I started seeing that they make like pop culture Lego sets now. So I have like the if any ever watched the show Friends, um, I have it started with like a Christmas for Christmas. My mom got me the Lego Central Perk set, the coffee shop, and I had so much fun putting that together. And as soon as I was done, I got online and started doing some Googling, and I saw they also had a Lego set of the friends' apartments, the boys' apartment, the girls' apartment, and the hallway in between, which is a larger set. And I picked that up and put that together. And then uh, as a gift, kind of as a thank you for everything, I got Chem Nation the Seinfeld apartment set. And then Big Cheese actually told Ken, but I kind of eavesdropped, that they're releasing the Office set in October, and I'm looking forward to picking that one up. You'll be here regardless, Fernando. I appreciate that. Daylight will be shiny hunting the starters if they're not shiny locked with me in the background. I won't be in streams as much. I don't want to spoil for me. I have a friend. We have ritual every year for new Pokemon games, but that's awesome, Proki. And like I said, no hard feelings. Nothing like that for anybody that doesn't want to be in the streams while I'm doing the playthrough. I completely get it. If I was not streaming it, I would be doing the exact same thing. Like even with Arceus, when that came out in February or January, when that came out at the end of January, I watched the day it came out. I watched a couple streamers, and this is what they did. They played basically until you were allowed into Obsidian Fieldlands, and then they stopped with the storyline and started shiny hunting, and I was okay with that. But then I went home and started playing it myself, and I stayed off of YouTube for like 3 straight days, and just experienced it all for the first time by myself without having anything spoiled, and it was awesome. I took a little YouTube sabbatical for those 3 or 4 days. I'm sure I missed a lot, but it was awesome for me. So I would be doing the exact same thing if I wasn't streaming. I'll be shiny hunting with chance I get every route for a new and improved shiny elite. Nice. That'll be awesome, Daylight. But I've thought long and hard about this, and I've gone back and forth several times. The other option was I was not going to be doing any streaming that weekend, and I was going to off stream and be experiencing Scarlet and Violet by myself like I normally do with a Pokemon game. And then the following week go back into, streaming at normal times. And in some ways I would actually prefer that. But for the channel, right? For, growing the hefty channel, I know that if I did that, if I went offline and played it by myself that first weekend, there would be a part of me that would always regret not live streaming a brand new Pokemon game the day it came out. I know I would always have that regret, so I got to do it. And if we get some growth, fantastic. If we don't get any growth, that's fine too. But I know that if I don't do it, I'll always wonder how much growth I could have gotten. Daylight's gonna have her whole team before you get fully Coco. Yeah, probably so. Probably so. I do feel bad because I know Gage and Raz are gonna need help. But yeah, I mean, and as a moderator, I feel bad about that too. I'm sure we'll all figure something out. And the other aspect of it that I was a little leery about with live streaming it is because I have been trying to avoid spoilers so much for this game, is that some little jerkwad is going to come into my chat while I'm playing this for the first time and spoil stuff for me. But then I thought about it. I mean, I guess they could still spoil storyline stuff. Although that would be pretty impressive to spoil storyline stuff the first couple hours into it. But they can't really spoil Pokemon for me because it's not like they can put images of the Pokemon in the chat. So like, even if they say like, oh, on this next route, you gotta catch the Frigloyal, I'd be like, I don't know what a Frigloyal is. That means that's a nonsense word to me. I don't know what that is. That can't really spoil anything for me. If they were to put pictures in the chat, that would be kind of spoiling for me. Frigloyal, yeah, it's a poison ice type. Poison ice type, Frigloyal. You'll be here to delete all the jerkwads. Thank you, Fernando. Like, even if they spoil, no, Daylight. I just opened my mouth and that sound came out and we just ran with it. Frigloyal is not a Pokemon. I mean, as far as I know. It sounds like it could be a Pokemon though. I'm a little proud of that. I mean, even if some jerkwads were to like spoil storyline aspects of it, it's not like the storyline's ever been like the greatest part of Pokemon anyway. First ever ice poison type sounds cool, right? Right? You gonna stream all day? I mean, that's the plan. I mean, I don't know about like a 12-hour stream, but like if I'm starting at noon that first day, I'll probably go till. I mean, I will shoot to try and go for 8 to 10 hours. That would be the goal. But I think I'm gonna have to work up to that because that 5-hour stream on Sunday, that did catch up to me a little bit. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Shining Umbreon raid. Tyler is too nice. Tyler is just absolutely too nice. Rianne, you legend, welcome on in. Cosmic, welcome in. MLG, PIG74, welcome in. Athena, Bella, oh my goodness, welcome on in. Devious, welcome on in. Good to see you all here. Let's get some Shining Umbreon hype and some link drops, please. Metadog, welcome on in. Good to see you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And there he is. Hey, handsome. Oh, Tyler. What is going on, Tyler? How is the rest of the stream? Did you get the giraffe rig? Were you able to get it? Did you go with the 17 method? Did you try and go for the full 39? Let me know. Let me know what happened. But to anyone that just came in on the raid, if you don't already know me, my name is Hefty. I like Pokemon. I like shiny hunting. I do not like Arceus. We are hoping to get it tonight. The reason it says a whole bunch of checks plus 769 is because I've been hunting this thing since before I even started streaming. Back then, I didn't keep track of my encounters. We have done 769 nice checks live on stream over the last couple weeks. If I had to estimate, I'd say we're probably at about 57 to 5,800 checks at this point total, but 770 of them have been on stream. No draft rig. I hate the method now. I am with you. I am with you, Tyler. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I just completely coincidentally, it's funny how yesterday you were talking about getting a couple of Pokemon via Poke Radar. Because just coincidentally yesterday I picked up a Brilliant Diamond for the first time in months to go for a shiny Metatite to replace the Metatite I currently have in my living dex, which is from Go. So I wanted to get, in my opinion, like a legit Metatite. And yeah, probably did it for 5-6 hours yesterday, and the highest chain I was able to get was 17. And I did the 17 method for about 20 minutes. I did the math. I realized I did not have enough repels to get to odds at 17. I figured I would need at least, because I had enough repels to do like 240 checks, like Pokemon checks, and to hit odds, I needed to check like 400. So I was like, I don't even have enough repels to hit odds, let alone go over odds. So I went for the 18th check, and boom, it broke. I got to... Wait, what? Hold up. Cacnea? Can you poke a radar Cacnea? How did I not know you could poke a radar Cacnea? That's one I actually need for the living dex. I thought I had cleared out all the radar Pokemon. Really? Guys, you might actually see a live poke radar hunt on this channel very soon. I don't know how I missed that thing. I don't know what I would do without you, Tyler. I learn so much from you constantly, and that's not even. I'm not even being facetious. You and I have talked about this before. Your overall knowledge of Pokemon is just mind-boggling. I don't know how after a year I didn't know that that was huntable. And the yeah, plus he's got the curls. I mean, with Tyler, you got the whole package. Yeah, Tyler, DM that to me if you wouldn't mind, because now I'm second guessing if there's any others I somehow overlooked. Yeah, please send that, Tyler. Thank you. If you tell me that I can poke a radar Burmy, I will drive down to Tylerville right now and hug you. You're legit addicted to Stroop waffles. Those do look good, Fernando. I saw that. I saw that picture that you sent me. I still gotta try those Albanese gummies, cheese. There's a gas station like 3 blocks from my house at the new place. Yes, Athena, you are back. Welcome back, my friend. And can we please drop an Athena link if we haven't already, please? But yeah, next to the new house, about 3 blocks down, there's a gas station, and at the counter, they have like all the candies. It's actually a pretty big display. They got a bunch of gummies there, and every time I see those gummies, I think of you, cheese, and those Albanese gummies. I still need to find those. Thank you, Fernando. And yeah, Tyler, congratulations again on that Stunfisk. That's one I still have to do. I can't believe you got it in 5 checks. That's nuts. 5 checks. But yeah, I did. I could see it on your face. I felt bad, and like you immediately talked about it afterwards. Like you spent so much time on creating such a wonderful thumbnail, like this beautiful, gorgeous thumbnail that actually everyone had been talking about all day. And like 5 minutes into the stream, like that hunt's over. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to have somebody create an actually good thumbnail for this Arceus hunt, and then the hunt will end like immediately. 850 eggs in. Sheesh. That's a long one. That is a long one. But that means that you're 850 eggs closer to the shiny. 33 checks for Yavatal, nothing yet. Yavatal, Yveltal. I can't even remember what the correct way is to say that anymore. MJ has just ruined everything for me. You sent the list? Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Let me take a quick look there. A quick old gander. Dang cheese. I can't believe you're getting Legos that cheap. I can't believe I never knew about Cacnea. See, I should see your closet. I am scared of your closet. I don't want to know what's in your closet. Cacnea is a lovely shiny. I think so too. I think so too. I think the Cacnea Cacturn line are kind of overlooked. That's not shiny. Okay, that is it. That is it. All right, so that makes me feel a little bit better. So some yeah, I have all the rest. I just somehow overlooked Cacnea. I don't know how that would have happened. Gotta go dinner time. All right, Cheese. Thank you for being here as always. I love you, buddy, and I will see you in the morning. Still salty my chain broke after one Cacnea. Yeah, so sometimes having chains break that quickly can be as annoying as chains breaking like in the 30s. It's like, come on, now you're just no insult to injury. I'm not really sure about the Gen 9 starter shiny huntable because Gen 8 you could not, but BDSP you could, PLA you could not. So I think it's about 50-50. Yeah, I mean, 777. This could be the lucky one. Nope. I mean, the only reason I think that you could shiny hunt them in BDSP was that you could shiny hunt them in regular Diamond and Pearl. I think had it not been remakes, they would have locked them, but I could be wrong. You got 7 shiny Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Good job, Devious. Good job. What were the 7? Razzie, if you're still here, I'm sorry. I just saw that. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. I love you, buddy. Yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe I somehow overlooked Cacnea. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that hunt on stream. It's in Discord? Okay. Is it in my Discord? 'Cause I somehow missed it, I think. Let me check. Well, I saw it. Dang, a lot of people got shinies yesterday. I saw. All right, so in my Discord, Devious, I saw the Scyther, and then I saw the Gyarados that you put lucky number 7. I don't see the rest of them, but that's okay. Holy butts, then. That's a lot of phases on the Entei. Oh, okay, there it is, Devious. I'm sorry, there it is. I see it now. Parasect, Pachirisu, Onyx, Garchomp, Haunter, Magikarp. Very nice. Good job. Good job. All right. Sorry, where are we at? I got backed up. So many possible shiny hunts to do in Scarlet and Violet. Can't wait. I know, Daylight. You gotta be running out of hunts to do right now. I gotta go, Hefty. Hope you get the shiny this evening. Much love, my friend. I will see you tomorrow morning for sure. All right, Froky. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out today. Not just here, but in all the other streams. I always love hanging out with you, buddy. Heck yeah, Daylight. I'm going straight to shiny hunting Mareep. Nice, nice. Mareep is a fantastic one. I gotta go. Good luck on the Golden Llama God. All right, Experiment. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Athena's just chilling with Hefty. I appreciate that. Still got lots to do in Sword and Shield and VDSP. I don't know, Daylight. I don't know. With all these shinies you've been posting in Discord talking about on the chat, I think you're running low. I think you're pretty much done. Oh, Athena, you're going with Sprigatito too. Did you see my new baby that I got last week? She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Oh, that is one thing we're going to do. That is one thing we're going to do. Is we will be resetting Scarlet game until we get a female Sprigatito. Lunala, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Way, welcome on back. How you doing? Female shiny, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'll tell you what, Lo. I'll tell you what. If the first female we find is shiny, I'll keep it. Be right back. All right, Luna. We're making pretty good progress on this hunt tonight. I'm pleased at the pace. Even the starters are shiny locked. I'm rolling with a female grass cat named Minnie. That's right, Daylight. That is right. We'll be the female cat gang, the female grass cat gang. One is back. I say if Gen 9 stars are huntable, 500 checks in your playing game. I think that's fair. I think that's fair, AJ. Yeah, if they are huntable, I don't know. They are huntable. Maybe we'll spend like an hour or so. Yeah, like an hour or so resetting. But I don't want to take up too much time. I just noticed on the tag, this has the, what I'm assuming is the French and German names for Sprigatito 2. And one of them is Filori. I like that, Filori. It's like feline and flora. Filori. When that info is out there, is it okay to put in chatters as what info on whether or not the shinies are I'm sorry, if the starters are huntable? If that would be fine, AJ. It's my channel. I'm making an executive decision. If the you gotta go, all right, Crybaby team. Thank you for being here. I'm making the executive decision. If it comes out that the starters are shiny huntable, anyone is free to tell us that in the chat. I don't consider that a spoiler at all. That does not give away anything about the game. All it says is that the shinies or the starters can be shiny. That's not a spoiler. You got Cosmog and Pogo? Yeah, I got mine this morning too. Pretty neat. I thought it was interesting that you can't, or at least as of now, it doesn't show you that it can evolve. So I'm wondering how they're going to handle Cosmo and Lunala and Sogalia later on. Yeah, Lo, exactly. No point. I'm still upset about this. I am. It takes a lot to tick off old Hefty, but I am still very annoyed that Cerebi.net, the greatest Pokemon website in the history of the universe, who is completely infallible and is always to be trusted, and is cited like it is the gospel itself, still to this day does not have Zygarde listed as a shiny locked Pokemon in Sun and Moon. I spent probably 2 hours trying to get a shiny Zygarde in Moon, and I don't know why, but I happened to do a second little search on a different website, or many different websites, and found out it was shiny locked. But Cerebi still does not have it listed as a shiny locked Pokemon in Sun and Moon. I'll bring that up every once in a while just as a public service announcement in case anybody else makes the same mistake I did. You did 5 hours on Zygarde? Ouch, AJ. Ouch. I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, like you go to the page on Cerebi that lists all the shiny lock Pokemon by game, and for Sun and Moon they have, they have Cosmog, Cosmoem, Sogaleo, Lunala, Necrozma, all the Tapus. Like, everything that's shiny locked, they have those listed, but it does not have the Zygarde listed in that game. It does have Zygarde listed as shiny locked in Ultra Sun and Moon, but not in Sun and Moon. Wait, what? Athena, did you just... Athena, did you just get a cutie fly on the first egg? Yeah, let's get some Athena hype in here. That's amazing. That is incredible, Athena. Congratulations. And I love the Cutie Fly Rabombi line and their shinies. Shiny Rabombi is my second favorite shiny. My third favorite shiny is Xerneas. Yeah, I misread that, Lo. I misread that until everyone started congratulating her. Got a shiny Cutie Fly yesterday on 10 eggs. Nice, JK. Almost fell out of your chair. I believe it. All hail the shiny queen. That's right. She is the shiny queen. If I ever got a Masuda shiny on the first egg, I just quit Masuda hunting. And look at her. She's so modest, too. She's so modest with her hundreds of shinies. I hope this Fiona doesn't take too long to hatch shiny. I hope it doesn't for you either, Lo. But I also would not recommend doing a test run to see how long the eggs take to hatch. Well, in case you're planning on doing it on stream. Speaking of which, I'm going to put you on the... I'm going to put you in the hot seat right now, Lo. I'm going to put you in the spotlight for a second. When's the next time I'm going to see a Lo stream? That's right, Daylight is a shiny queen. That's a good point. One hour, 20-ish minutes? Ooh, really? 1 hour, 20-ish minutes. Okay. That's good to know. Oh yeah, you know what? Now that you say that, I did see that. I did see that scheduled stream. I apologize. I knew that. I knew that. I forgot. Yeah, going back to Glimwood. I can't believe that. After all the time you spent there, you're going back. Your tummy's being a little wimp. What's it doing, Ari? I might join you in Glimwood to hunt for a while. You know what? I might join you too. I'm kind of in between hunts at the moment, and I still need like half the stuff in Glimwood. I still need Ponyta. I still need Hatterene or Hatchram, whatever the middle one is. I still need Sinisty. Hefty, I got 103 shine. Holy smokes, Daylight. That's incredible. I'm not sure if I have 103. I mean, I know I have that many in the game, but I don't know if I caught that many specifically in Sword and Shield. Because I transferred some shinies over. You might, Daylight, you might have caught more shinies in Sword and Shield than I have. Which shouldn't surprise me because I've been seeing it happen day by day. I've been debating Glimwood or Cemetery T-Smash method, but I buying literally everything in Glimwood but Oranguru. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Plus, In Glimwood, you don't have to deal with Sinistea having Memento, and you don't have to deal with Nidorans. That's actually a really good point. I have not been thinking about Glimwood Tangle because, you guys know I like the overworld encounters because that way I can control what I run into. But the truth of the matter is I can't control what I run into at the old cemetery because everything is running into me. I should go for the Sinistea in Glimwood. And then in Old Cemetery, focus on the Drakloak and KO the Drakloaks to increase the Drakloak spawn. That's what I should do. I have a fake shiny Sinistea with Imprison and not disable. Oh, nice. Nice, Low. I remember that one day when we were streaming the Old Cemetery hunt, and I had my Chandelure, which had Imprison and Memento, so that we wouldn't have to worry about that. But it was like the weather was sunny, and Chandelure had Flame Body, so all these Magmars were just popping up everywhere, and it was Magmars and Lampens, and it was just irritating. Still hunting Lilip and Sword, nothing yet last count. That is a fun hunt. Want to hear something embarrassing? When I went to figure out how to get Imprison on Google, I typed in disable and was confused for a bit. I can understand that because I mean they both do similar things. It's both of them are disabling a move. I don't think I've ever. I have to go back and check. I don't think I've ever gotten a shiny with a rare mark. I mean, I've gotten a lot of shinies with marks, but I don't think any of them have been rare marks. But that Lily that Puffin got yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was nuts. And like him slowly realizing what he found and just like seeing it like the waves like wash over him as he started to get a grasp on what had just happened. That was nuts. Murkit is a fantastic shiny, Daylight. You should definitely go for that. I'm hungry. That's one thing I still haven't figured out about these evening streams is how to eat. Because I get home and basically set up for the stream, which starts about half an hour after I get home. And then I stream until like 9 o'clock my time, and then basically it's time for bed, and it feels like it's too late to really eat anything. You just thought of a wild hunt. You gonna share? Or you gonna keep it to yourself? Female shiny Salandit with a rare mark. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Where are Salandit? They're in the main wild area, right? Not like Crown Tundra or Isle of Armor, but like in like the main game wild area. And I think they're outside Galar Mine too. Gonna KO some Nickit from where spawns? Alright, Daylight. As long as you're KOing them for the right reason. We don't mind if you eat your Happy Meals during the stream. No, I am done. I am done with Happy Meals. I'm done with Happy Meals run. The odds just are not in my favor anymore. I only have a 16.67% chance of getting the Hollow Gossifleur from a Happy Meal. Which means that it's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper to just buy the one card off like eBay or something to complete the set, than to keep buying the Happy Meals. Because I now have all the cards except for the Hollow Gossifleur. I bought 2 Happy Meals yesterday for lunch, and I was like, okay, there's 3 hollows that I need. So I have a 50% chance of getting at least 1 new hollow. And I was in line, I was in the drive-through lane. I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, so the 3 hollows I need are Smeargle, Victini, and Goss. I went Smeargle, Victini, and what's the third one? And like for several minutes while I'm waiting for this Happy Meal, I'm trying to remember what was the third hollow that I needed, and finally I was like, oh yeah, it's Gossifleur. So I get these 2 Happy Meals, I come home, I opened up the cards. The first pack had the Victini, the second pack had the Smeargle, and I also got the Timpole, which was the last non-hollow card that I needed. So now yeah, all I need is the Hollow Gossifleur. So probably later on this week I'll just get on eBay, drop like, $1 or $2, pick it up, and complete my first ever card set. It's like Mosoke Outskirts and Isle of Armor. Oh, okay. But point being is that, yeah, I need to plan ahead and get something to eat real quick before streams during the week. I'm telling you, 6 more Happy Meals, you'll get it. Yeah, I mean, overall, I got lucky. I bought I bought 7 Happy Meals. And 3 of them were Growlithe. The other 4s were unique. Or the other 4 were uniques. And like a good person, I took my extra Growlithes and my extra base cards, and last night gave them to my friend so she could give them to her kids. Mom, get me McDonald's. Yeah. But no, that's the first ever set. Well, it will be the first ever set I've ever completed, and it's the first Pokemon cards I've bought literally since the year 2000. First cards I bought in 22 years. And I know it's not like a fancy set or anything. I know that a lot of people, after like last year's McDonald's set, a lot of people were underwhelmed with this set. So I know it's not like a big deal. I know there's not going to be anyone like, paying big bucks trying to put together a 2022 McDonald's set. I get that. But for me, it was just kind of a neat little thing. And since it was only 15 cards and I was able to get some food out of it, I figured, why not? I'll do this. Next thing you know, you're 5 booster bucks. Oh, I'm not going to lie, Lo. I'm not sure if you've heard about this. Big Cheese has been talking about this the last few days. The booster packs for Halloween are out now. You buy a bag that has 40 packs. Each pack has 3 cards in it for like $15. So you got the whole Halloween set in half a bag. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, based off of what we were talking about the other day, it sounded like you could get the whole set in one bag. So I might do that too. They're now $40? Really? Have they jumped up that much already? That's sad. That's sad. Oh, on Amazon. Yeah, I think I might go to the store. Uh, I'll just have to send everyone a bag, right? Yeah, I think I might go to the store here in the next couple days and see if they have it. It's always hard to tell in an area like mine because we're kind of a small area, so it's we usually don't have a lot of things, and it's hard to tell sometimes if we don't have a lot of things because the few people in the area that care about that stuff has already snatched up everything, or it's just a small area like this just doesn't order things like that. You want to go to the candy store? Check number 800 was not shiny. Got Chick-fil-A for dinner. Nice. I like Chick-fil-A. I live in town of 900 people, so we rarely get stuff, but we do. Yeah, that's what I mean, Athena. Like, my town's not that small, but yeah, like there's a lot of things that we just don't get. And if we do get them, there's a chance that the few people in the area that are into that type of stuff will grab it up right away. But you go to the dollar store. Athena, would you mind if I asked which dollar store it was? I don't know if it's like a chain dollar store or just a local one, because we have like 3 different chains of dollar stores here. And I would probably want to go check that one out first if it's what. Okay, Dollar General. Okay, yeah, we got Dollar Generals. Yeah, I will check Dollar Generals first before I go anywhere else. Then, thank you, Athena. Hey, Hefty, can we take a picture together at the end of the stream? I mean, I'd be fine with that if you could tell me how we would do it. No, she gained a sub, then lose one last night, and same thing. Yeah, that happens. That happens, Lunala. That happens a lot. I think I'd like to be optimistic enough to think that when that happens to me, which happens pretty regularly, it's a matter of YouTube purging out all alts and bots and things like that. But yeah, it's not unusual for me to fluctuate up and down throughout the day, most days. I might check my dollar store or Dollar General because they sold out in almost all stores. Really? Yeah, that's yeah, definitely not driving 70 miles for that bundle. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I'll check Dollar General before I go anywhere else. Because that would be pretty cool. I mean, the main reason I've never really gotten into the cards since I bought those handful of things like back in 99 2000 is because of how ridiculous the prices are. And I know who I am. I know how I am, and I can't buy like a few packs and let it go at that. Like if I start a collection, if I open a pack of cards and I get 6 cards or whatever, and I see at the bottom like it says 4/105, I'm gonna think, well, I need to get all 105 cards in the set. And that's not even taking into account the hollows, the rares, the secret rares, whatever. And I know I'm just going to end up spending like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on it. But something like the McDonald's set, which was a very small investment, something like these booster packs, very small investment. I'm cool with that. I think that'd be fun. They are now look for the youngest employee and ask if they have any in the back room. Okay. Um, in Pokemon Sword. Oh well, Crybaby. I'm not playing Pokemon Sword and Shield though. I'm playing I'm playing Shining Pearl. Next stream that I am playing Sword and Shield, and you're in here. Yeah, we could certainly take a picture together. We could certainly do that. But I'm not playing Sword and Shield tonight. Oh, whoa. Lo, don't worry about it. Between Athena and myself, I'm sure one of us will be able to hook you up. Which actually reminds me, because Lo, I don't think you were here a couple streams ago when I said this, because it was a morning stream and you were probably still sleeping. Um, I'm kind of thinking ahead for the channel, Lo, and if and when we finally hit 1,000 subs in like 2 or 3 years or whatever, kind of as a little bit of a celebration, I would like to send something to my mods. So no pressure, and it's entirely up to you, and you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you would want to, if you're interested, at some point, shoot me an address that I can send stuff to. And when we hit that 1,000 subs, I'll be sending you a thank you present for being a wonderful mod. Look at all that ice cream. I can go for ice cream now.
Yeah, we do. We do love Boy Meets World. Avery in the chat.
Oops. Whoops. Look. They open a package to D-Lo. That's awesome. Oh, Athena, that's awesome. Choco's amazing. I almost met the dumpster. Oh my gosh, Lo. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, I think we are going to end a little early tonight, just so I can grab something to eat before I got to start getting ready for bed. So I think we're going to go to 8:25. I think we're going to go to 8:25 tonight. That'll get us at 200 encounters for the day, which I am good with. And then I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go check out this Cacnea thing on Brilliant Diamond. Choco, what's going on? Welcome on in, Choco. Good to see you. We got a legend in the chat. I'm gonna get Cacnea on a 5-chain. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do the research on this hunt and end up getting it off stream by accident. You're been to you with the with the cutie fly, right? Now, Athena, do you need a second cutie fly to evolve into Rabambi? Oh, the Rookity. Okay, all right, the Rookity. Gotcha. Yeah, I love shiny Rabambi so much. It is so good looking. Have to do in Poke Radar for Cacnea you want it? Well, you're more than welcome to get on in, Daylight. You know that. You'll probably get it before I do. Can we drop another Shining Umbreon link in the chat, please? I just want to shout out Tyler again for that incredible raid earlier. And he didn't have to do that. And he's rated us most Tuesdays, which is very unnecessary. But it seems like most Tuesdays when we stream, he ends up rating us, and that's really nice of him to do. He doesn't have to do that, but he's such a wonderful guy. I mean, you guys all know Tyler. You're all subscribed to him already, but I just want to shout him out again. He's just such a wonderful guy. He's been such a great great supporter and a great mentor for me. And he's also got a fantastic sense of humor. He cracks me up on a daily basis. Yeah, Brandon's at over 7,000 for Kabuto. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Um, it's insane. I don't understand uh, how that happens. Alan was at 13,000 for Berserker. Is that with Shiny Charm Athena? So that's nuts. That's like 10. That's almost 10 times odds. 10 times odds. That's ridiculous. 13.3, so just under 10 times odds. Wow. I mean, the chances of that happening are just so minuscule. I mean, that is less likely to happen than to get a shiny on the first check. Well, Crybaby, I don't know if anybody is playing Sword and Shield right now. I'm not sure if anyone's available to get a picture with you right now. Still can't believe I overlooked Cacnea in the Poker Radar all this time. That's gonna stick with me. I could have had that in my living decks almost a year ago. After getting a wild shiny fan tap with Mark and Poker, this is my first one. Yeah, I don't blame you, Athena. That's incredible luck. Like legitimately incredible luck. That's right, Athena. No stinky shinies in Glimwood Tangle. Oh, I don't know if anybody knows this. I never thought about this. Probably isn't true, but you know how with overworld encounters, going for 40 chain, 39 chain. I'll be going for a 39 chain daylight, either 38 or 39. Does KOing increase? Exactly, Lo. It's exactly what I was about to ask. With overworld encounters, KOing increases the spawns. With the random exclamation point encounters, does increase the spawn rate. Does not? Okay. Thank you, Athena. I figured it wouldn't. It's something I never thought about before. I was curious. So the random encounters are just straight up random encounters. One eight. Is this one going to be shiny? It is not.
Mostly because cough syrup started to taste a lot worse.
Come on, restart. I hate resetting this game so much. And we could easily do at least 3 checks on the DS for every 1 check in this. That's why you rarely do your Dialga hunt? Yeah. I can't wait to just get this Arceus and be done with this game. Although apparently I'm not done with it now because I still need to get a Cacnea. But that shouldn't take too long. That might take like a day. All right, 6 more checks, and then we are going to go on a little raid. Gotta go. All right, Crybaby. Have a great night. Huge congratulations on 727 subs. Thank you so much, AJ. That's nuts to think about, isn't it? That's just crazy. 727 subs. That's wild. I'm gonna have you teach me how to hunt in BDSP once you're done with Dialga. Well, I mean, there's 3 ways to hunt, Athena. There's Masuda. There's Poker Radar, which I'd be happy to talk to you about. And then there's just straight up wild encounters at 1 in 4096. See, after night, I might have to do the Sinisty hunt in the cemetery and do KOs. Maybe. Okay, yeah, the chains, the Poker Radar. Yeah, I'd be happy to help you out with that, Athena. It's a little confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really simple. It's just frustrating because you can do absolutely everything right, you can do everything perfect, and there is still a 7% chance that the chain will end for absolutely no reason. And yeah, never radar when you're tired. That's right. Zen, I thought you went to sleep. What are you doing? You love using it in X. Fernando, how has your luck been on Poker Radar in X and Y? Have you had good luck with it? Ran out of the root and broke a 39 chain and sneezed. Oh no. Me sleep? Never. So far it's easy to find. Fernando, you and I might have to talk on you and I might have to do a call sometime. Because I've only ever successfully gotten 1 shiny on Gen 6 radar. And it's looking more and more like I'm going to have to use radar to do my Burmy hunts, and I'm miserable with it. I'm convinced that the 1 shiny I got was just a fluke. So I might need you to like give me some training. Luna, you've had some luck with Poker Radar? Alright, Crybaby. You need to do more Poker Radar? Yeah, I was reminded yesterday how simple yet frustrating it is. Because yeah, that 7% chance of the chain breaking for no reason doesn't sound like a big number, but cumulatively, what that means is if you're going for a 40 chain, there is only a 5% chance that you will successfully hit a chain of 40. Because it's 93% times 93% times 93% times 93% all the way up to 40. So, in the famous words of Austin John Plays, 7% is a lot more than you think it is. Gonna leave real quick. Oh, okay, all right, crybaby. We will be ending stream here in just a couple minutes. Yeah, and I always go for 39 chains too low, so actually it's not 5%, it's probably like 6% or something like that because we're only going to 39 instead of 40. Um, I've gotten lucky a few times with randomly getting the shinies to show up as I'm chaining up. I mean, not that it was a very exciting shiny, it was just a Starly, but I got a Starly on a chain of 7, uh, which is pretty wild. I caught the 7th Starly, and then when it put me back on the map, one of the patches was shiny. I was like, oh my gosh, he got it, he got it. Brandon found the Kabuto. Brandon found the Kabuto at 71.75. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This is the last check. We were gonna raid Brandon anyway, so let's hurry up and get over there while he still has it on screen. Let me just check this real quick. All right, it was not shiny. All right, I love you guys so much. Let's go and congratulate Brandon. Give it the hefty hype. I will see you over there. Love you all. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later.